Alright, so it's Peter Stewart. I am back for the pedal board build part 2. In the last video we left off where the pedal board was in clamps and the glue was drying. In this video, we're going to take it out of the clamps, finish sanding it. I'm going to round over some of the edges, and then we're going to get this thing finished with a clear coat, and then get the power supply hooked up and all the pedals put on it. So, check it out. So this is actually really interesting. If you look here, this is where the clamp pads were when this thing has been drying up. And the color of the wood has literally changed this much in just a few days. So Purple Heart's super weird. The more it kind of sits out, it'll get purpler and kind of richer in color. But I never realized it changed that extreme. I mean, that is a pretty significant color difference right there. Anyway, so this thing dried up pretty nice. Now what I need to do is get it sanded. And rather than setting up my router table, instead what I'm going to do is just use my palm sander to shape over some of the edges. So we are going to do that. I just finished sanding this and it's really smooth. Everything is ready for finish. So what I'm going to do now is use some of this stuff. This is actually an automotive refinishing product. It's called Jam and Clear. All it is a 1K clear coat. It's lacquer, so it's really just a spray lacquer. It is gloss, and we're going to go ahead and give this a few coats. What we need to do first, before we finish it, is use a tack cloth and get all of the dust off the surface. I know I'm not the only one who hates using tack cloths. They leave your hands super sticky. Another thing I'm going to do is just kind of overspray the surrounding work area. That way any dust that is all over the workbench, because there is dust all over the place, it'll kind of stay locked down while I spray this. And here we go. Oh, that is satisfying. Whew! That looks great. I put on the last coat of lacquer this morning. Everything is finished up on the underside as well as the top. I added these little rubber feet to the bottom also, just so it kind of grips the floor when I push pedals on and off. Anyway, so now we get to the exciting part. I'm going to put on the Velcro tape to the top and then add Velcro to the underside of all the pedals so that I can arrange them however I need to. And then also, I've got the power supply right here, which I was surprised when I got this in the mail because I thought this was like 3 times the size that it is. I didn't know it was this small. But anyways, this I'm going to add also with Velcro right on the inside here. So we're gonna get everything set up and then I'll show you how it works. Okay, I got everything Velcroed up. My power supply is on the inside of this back wall. Power supply comes with a bunch of little things like this, and one end plugs into it, and then the other end plugs into the individual pedals. Then to connect the pedals, you use these little patch cables, and I got spendy with these. I bought the Ernie balls because Ernie Ball is a made in the USA brand, and these are super well rated, so I did not cheap out on anything here. That's it. I'm still waiting on one pedal. I've got another Tone City. It's a reverb and it's gonna go right there. So actually, I kind of lucked out with the size on this thing. This is exactly the size I need it to be. So I'm gonna fire up the tube amp and see how this thing goes. So after that little demo, that was actually my first time playing, was what I just recorded. I really like it. I like where everything's at. And obviously the pedal board, I'm looking at it right now, but the pedal board looks really nice because of that purple heart and the maple. Beautiful project, a lot of fun to make, and it serves a great purpose in my guitar playing. Oh, and if you haven't seen it, there is a part 1 to this video that is back on my channel. And I'll also put up a link to it on the screen somewhere. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and have a great day.